Renee and Casey here with Bargain Hunter Thrift. We're having another episode. We've been cruising the harbor the whole day. We've been at a wedding. It was super cool. My lovely wife Casey looking sexy as always. A new friend of mine, Brandon. So we tell you guys all the time we want to help people, reach out. And Brandon actually has a YouTube channel.
That's true.
What's the channel name?
Brandon Driver, you can go look me up. I talk all about Teslas, electric cars, and all the future that's coming out in the vehicle world.
And he's a super nice guy, so I just convinced him to expand his channel, to show more about his life, share his crazy adventures, because he's actually was swimming in the waves with the Speedo, which was really awkward for us. But you know what? He was swimming fast in the middle of the ocean, and he just went for it. So I think you need to start filming some of that stuff.
You know what? You're right.
Get rid of the Speedo, though. It's weird.
I'll work on it.
Unless you're friends.
No promises.
I used to wear Speedos. People get mad, literally. they like, people file complaints.
See, if the aerodynamics make it better, then I have to wear the Speedo.
Yeah, most people get mad because they say they don't even see the Speedo. It's embarrassing, actually. Why are we talking about this, Brandon? It's a bad subject.
Okay, let's move on.
I don't think. What do you guys think? Was it kind of rude for Brandon to bring this up right now, or should we just? I thought we were talking about Teslas, not about sex appeal.
I'm sorry. Let's talk about Teslas.
Okay. So
Anyway,
so this is really cool. So we were at the party yesterday, and he started telling us. Oh, by the way, before we even get started, so I want you guys to go to his channel.
Subscribe.
YouTube.com/Brandon Driver. Subscribe, please, and hit the bell.
Okay, so you can tell he's still new because he still tells you to YouTube.com, but you guys know where we are.
Yep.
So Brandon Driver, he has 1,500 subscribers. I told him that the Bargain Hunters family is so awesome, and you know we're gonna show him some love. If we love him, I know you guys love him. So you guys go over there, give him a thumbs up on the video, give him a subscribe, check out some of his content, and then he's doing really cool stuff. So he was actually giving me some really cool Tesla news, which I don't really think is possible yet. But if that's really possible, I'm actually gonna go out and buy one. So what's happening in 4 weeks with the Teslas?
So get this. Right now, in the US, there are still a lot of government regulations that are stopping autonomous cars from being legal on the road yet. Elon Musk was just on Twitter not too long ago saying that they think they have enough regulatory approval that they're going to have the fully autonomous package out on the roads in 4 weeks. And so that means anybody like me who has a pre-order for that package will get a software download through their Wi-Fi at home in their garage, and in the morning, they're going to have a whole new car.
That's crazy. So you tell me, because you guys know, so for Storage Wars, I drive sometimes 1,000 miles a week, and a lot of times I have to get up early, and I always work late. So you tell me, I can hop on my car and say, hey, go to Storage Outlet in Escondido, and it will drive me by itself, and I can take a nap?
So the way it's supposed to be released is that whole package will be there. Now legally in the US, you have to be alert behind the wheel. Please don't try and take a nap. Like you might have read about online, some people try and do sometimes. Please don't do that. You have to be alert behind the wheel, and there has to be someone sitting in the driver's seat just in case it ever messes up. But in theory, yes, as long as there's someone sitting there, your car will go from point A to point B without you having to do anything. It'll think for itself, it'll make turns for itself, it'll get on the freeway on its own, it'll park itself, it'll do everything.
Wow.
That's amazing.
When can I go Will Smith style?
So that's a matter of the government saying yes. It already can do that. It's a matter of the government finally saying, you know what, okay, we trust this enough, go for it.
And is there any speculation out there? They're saying, look, within the next 5 years, if everything is good, or next 10 years?
Hopefully within the next 12 months.
The 12 months, that'd be amazing.
Wow.
Guys, that would save my life so much because I always lack sleep. And it'd be awesome.
We'll take that one more step. What if there's ever a day you're not using your car and you want it to go and...
Oh yeah, check this out. Okay, sorry for interrupting.
No, go for it, yeah.
So he told me this is totally crazy. Because you guys, a lot of stuff we talk about in the channel is always business. And obviously we just started to talk about it, so I didn't actually look into do the math on this if it makes sense. But check out what Tesla's gonna be able to do within probably a year or 2 years. Go.
So, if there's ever a day you're not using your Tesla and you want to make some money from it, what if you could turn it into a business? What if you could tell your car to drive itself into your city and go do Uber or Lyft on its own and earn you money while you're not, like while you're sleeping or while you have a weekend off? Imagine the money potential from having a car earning you money.
That's so crazy.
Imagine more than one. You could have two do it.
If that's actually profitable, yeah, why wouldn't you have 10 and just have you make money?
Absolutely.
If they all make you, if it's a head $25 a day after paying the gas, the car payment, all other costs you figure.
Tesla, does it use gas? Isn't it electric?
Well, but still you have to pay for electric. Okay. So I meant the energy consumption bill.
Okay.
Sure.
But whatever it costs you, if you figure out if it makes you $25 a day profit or $50 a day profit, and you got 20 of those, you know, I mean, it's not that hard to lease them.
Exactly.
That's $1,000 a day while you sleep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine that.
That is crazy. But I would imagine companies like Enterprise and taxi companies probably would have incredible fleets of those, right?
Well, they've already thought about it a little bit. Again, the whole regulation thing. Some people are really believing the government's all about it. Some people are on the other side. They think the government's going to take years and years to get to that point. And when that happens, it'll be a great day. Until then, we're waiting until the grand finale happens.
It's like Airbnb for cars, right?
And then
Pretty much. That's a great way to describe it.
And what are we thinking? Wouldn't Uber just buy its own huge fleet?
They certainly could, but get this. Tesla's already named the program. It's going to be the Robo-Taxi Fleet. So whenever your car is being in personal use, you're just using it on your own. Whenever you want to add it to the Robo-Taxi Fleet, there will be a button on your phone app. You push a button, your car backs itself out of your driveway, and it just goes and joins the autonomous fleet and earns you money. And then whenever it's low on battery or whenever you want to use it again, you summon it back to your driveway, it'll drive itself back, and then it's yours. So the Robo-Taxi mode is what's going to be competing with Uber or Lyft.
Yeah, I was about to say, so basically, wow, Elon Musk is smart. So he's basically, just by adding that software update, he's starting a whole new company.
Exactly.
He's going to be the...
crazy. It sounds like the Jetsons.
Yeah,
It does.
he's going to be the biggest taxi provider in the world.
Yep.
See, guys, that's the stuff we talk about this channel. This idea might be stupid, and maybe in 2 years we come, it just doesn't make financial sense. But just dreaming about, thinking about making new ways of money. Like I said, if you can work and do the payments and pay everything and make $50 a day, that's just like a dividend paying stocks. How would you like just every day start with $50? And a lot of people say maybe that's not enough, but you know, for a lot of people, that's $1,500 a month. That pays you know, well, you pay the car anyway because the car's earning money, but that pays your power, your cell phone, all kinds of different things. So. I don't know, crazy stuff. But so anyway, Brandon does a lot of really cool stories like that on this channel. He's going to expand to us. Like, I want to get him, I want to show him Bargain Hunter Thrift Family Love. Let's get him to 2,000. Let's get him to 2,000 subscribers. Okay, I'm going to put up this video. I'm going to check his numbers in a week. Let's just get him to 2,000 subscribers. You guys show him some love. Show him some support. We're going to show you guys some boating videos a little bit. Anything else you want to hit us up with? Some really cool news or something that's like, bam.
Well, keep your eyes open on the news because there are already a select few people that have the fully autonomous mode.
Really?
They're already out there. They're the beta tester crew, and those people already been testing it a lot. There are a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of info about how it's going to work when it's finally released to the public. I actually got to go in one of those rides a few months ago.
Awesome.
15-minute drive, didn't have to do anything. The car did absolutely everything on its own, even thinking for itself.
That's great. Will it speed for you?
It will actually speed for you.
Oh, really?
You can tell it to go over the speed limit.
Hey, officer, what's this Tesla? What's me?
True.
That is crazy. That is. What about those tunnel system he was building for the Teslas? Is that still happening?
That is totally stopped. There's one in Vegas.
Okay.
And they're working on a second one now in Vegas.
How long is the one in Vegas?
The one in Vegas, I think it's like 10 miles long. It's supposed to go under the strip.
Okay.
So you can get to one side to the other faster.
Is that for all cars or just Teslas?
Right now it's just Teslas.
Okay.
Eventually they may open up to other cars, but
So smart. He's
right
like-
now it's staying exclusive.
So if you don't want to be stuck in traffic, you have to buy a Tesla. That is so smart. It's like,
Yeah.
it's soon it'll be Elon Musk and no other companies except antique dealers, which will be us. So, well, that's really cool. And then when we go to your channel, on your channel, a lot of the stuff you really go into detail, right? If I really want to know about this.
I sure do. I was a salesperson for 3 years at the company, and I sold just over 1,000 cars, and I've talked to everybody about what color they liked and why they got this one over this one, and I break it all down in my videos.
What do the Teslas run now? I know a long time ago they were like around 80 grand, right?
The cheapest one you get today is about 35 grand,
Wow.
and the most expensive one you get is about 150.
Wow. And what's the two models that's the cheapest and most expensive?
Model 3 and Model Y are the least expensive ones. That's
Okay.
their sedan and their crossover
Are those new?
7-seater. Yeah, those are all new.
Okay.
So you can get into one of those for 35,000 or 40,000, and then if you want a fully loaded, Falcon wing doors, open up futuristic Model X, then those go about 150.
Wow. What about those Cybertrucks?
The Cybertrucks, they're coming out in about a year.
Okay.
Maybe sooner, but we'll see. Those are going to start at about 40,000.
That's cheap. I mean, that's cheaper than Dodges and Fords.
Yep.
And then the mileage. So how far can we talk distance now?
So right now, the lowest range you'll get is about 260 miles,
Okay.
and the highest range is about 450. But they're coming out with a 500-mile range one in about 6 months.
And then if I need to stop somewhere, how fast do they recharge or get like another 50 miles on there?
Great question.
Thank you.
3 years ago, that used to take about 45 minutes to an hour.
That's it?
That's it.
For full charge?
For a full charge. Now that's kind of a long time still.
I spent that for my appetizers.
Exactly. That's like a lunch. Today, actually yesterday when I drove out here to San Diego, I stopped once, and it was 15 minutes.
Wow. And that gives you an extra 200 miles.
Gives you an extra 250 miles.
Wow. And how hard is it to find the charging stations? And like, do you have, is there 20 people in front of you a lot of times, or?
Great question again. They
Thank
are
you.
everywhere. Tesla has been thinking about this. Elon Musk is a smart guy. He has so many charging stations out there. You can cover you can go up to 99% of the US today in a Tesla without worrying about your range.
Wow.
And you'll find charging stations everywhere now.
And that's the car alert you, hey, you really need to charge now because if you go further, you won't make it?
Yep.
Okay.
Your car is extremely smart. Whenever you go on a trip, you just tell your car where you're going. It'll show you all the charging spots on the way. It'll tell you when you're going to get low. It'll show you where you should stop and charge. It even knows how many people are charging before you arrive.
That was my next question. Does it know, it's like, hey, pull over here, there's 5 empty stations?
Exactly. It'll tell you how open it is. It'll tell you what restaurants are nearby. It'll tell you what you can do at that area. All of this has been thought out by that time.
And then do we pay for charges?
You do. It's extremely cheap.
Okay, what does a full charge cost?
Full charge for me right now is about $12.
$12. That gets you like how many miles?
250 miles.
250 miles. So how many miles to a gallons? So that's about 25 gallons. Wow, that's $100 if you were to put gas in there.
Yeah.
That's great. And there's like no oil and stuff like this in Teslas, right?
No oil changes at all. There's no need.
Nothing. So what do you fix? Do you just do batteries? That's it?
The batteries are rated to last 300 to 500,000 miles.
Okay.
So probably not going to worry about a battery for a while.
Okay.
Your tires, and that's about it. Your air filters.
Does it have any kind of engine, or is it just a battery power?
It's a motor, so it's an electric motor.
Okay.
It's the very basic way to explain it is you got two huge magnets, okay?
Okay.
And they spin around each other.
Okay.
They never touch.
Okay.
They're electromagnets. They're very powerful.
Okay.
But when you're pumping energy through them, they'll spin very fast. The only part of that wears down is the ball bearings.
Okay.
And the ball bearings are made of carbon ceramic.
Okay.
The same stuff they use in jet motors or in jet brakes.
Okay.
And they're rated to last 1 million miles before they need to be swapped out.
That's crazy.
So imagine no maintenance for 1 million miles in your motor.
Wow. So basically, a lot of people that end up selling Teslas is cosmetic issues.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. Hey, I don't know, guys. Maybe we'll check it out. So we're gonna follow up with him too in a few months and see how that's all working out. But in the meanwhile, like I said, we're gonna show you some of the boating. We're gonna go back out in the ocean right now. Tatiana's gonna catch some fish, right, Nana?
Sure.
Sure. We're gonna do some heavy duty fishing, and we'll show you guys some video of that. But in the meanwhile, take that opportunity, check out the channel one more time.
Brandon Driver.
Brian, you don't even want to say YouTube.com?
YouTube.com/Brandon Driver.
Yeah. BrandonDriver.com. So I gotta Brandon Driver, guys, go give him a like. Tell him come over from Team Bargain Hunters. Leave a comment on this channel. Show him some love. I'm gonna get him to upload some kind of informative video on Sunday also when this comes out, so you guys can see both. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's go do some fishing. Hey Casey, while we tranquil at the ocean, why don't we all take our time and support the young man we spoke to earlier, because he's really interesting and he's truly a nice kid, you know? And our young generation, we have to support him. So let's just go give him a follow really quick. Let's send him a message in the comments, Team Bargain Hunters Family Love, and a thumbs up one of his videos. So you know what? Because life, everything is about giving back, and for me, sharing his channel with you guys doesn't cost me anything. For you guys, giving him a little support doesn't cost you anything, but we put out positive energy.
Okay, say that last sentence.
Is there what?
Say the last sentence.
Is there what?
Say the last sentence because of the helicopter.
Oh, I was just saying that, you know, we're just putting out positivity in the world, which is awesome. So why don't we go give him a subscribe right now? Make his day, you know. If he picks up even only 100 subscribers or 50 subscribers, I'm sure he's going to be thrilled. But I hope that Team Bargain Hunters can give more than 50. I know you guys can, so let's just do it.
That'd be awesome.
No, but you do it like that, and you do it rare.
So here's Renee and Tatiana fishing. How's the fishing going, Tatiana? I can't hear you talk to us.
It's good. I have seaweed stuff up.
Uh-oh. What happened to your...
Bait?
Yeah, your bait.
Sometimes, right now, it's caught on the kelp on the bottom. And then,
I apologize for that.
what's it?
I apologize for that.
For what?
The whole baby oil commercial, I'll picture that.
It gets
No,
caught
I
on the
wouldn't. That
kelp.
was great. Like,
Are you gonna get another one? You're gonna show us where you're gonna get the sardines?
I would recommend not to check your inbox.
a long time when he said
They didn't let you check out, did they? Did they let you check out? The ammo?
I'm trying again.
Oh, they can't?
Now it says no.
I told you, there's no way.
Step one.
If that were to go through,
Got
I'm
your
like, here's my
hopes up.
card, order me punch of 45, 9. We get the bulk boxes.
Yeah, it's good to have family in Montana.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
They can still ship. You can still ship here.
You can ship there, but then they have to ship to you, and if they get caught shipping to you,
There's a seal in the water. Let's see if you guys see it.
oh, Coast Guard.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Look, they got the flashing lights on too, like the SEAL teams.
Oh, is that the Coast Guard?
I think that's Navy SEAL. Oh no, they're diving. Yeah, maybe.
Well, maybe those are Navy SEALs up there, guys.
They got the diving flag going on.
Yeah, cool. Why are they stopping right there where we were just at?
I don't know. Maybe they drop them off and make them go back.
Hey, I'm gonna do a small order here on.
There's the weight right there. And then here's this lake off the boat. It's a nice one.
150. What are you using it for?
Can you guys see way over there? Oh yeah. So that tip right there is Mexico. This is all Mexico that I'm showing you. So probably right about there. And these are the high rises in Coronado Island. Super expensive real estate. There's a hotel deli. See the red roof? That's very famous historical hotel. Presidents have stayed there and movie stars. And I believe Marilyn Monroe filmed one of her movies there. Or a portion of a movie. And then there's the Coronado Bridge. This is the beginning of downtown skyline. That big tower right there is the airport. San Diego has one of the most dangerous airports in the United States because the airplanes, when they land in San Diego, fly, or I should say hover, right above the freeway before they land. It's pretty incredible to watch. And then this is the military base. When we come around the marina, I can show you there's battleships and the aircraft carriers. aliens, and that's how they transport back and forth to work. And then shortly we're going to come around to the whole harbor, and it's beautiful. So I'll turn off right here and then stay tuned. I'm going to put a whole amazing view in just a second.
I posted a picture of social media. I got
Is that what you wanted? Whoa, sorry. Is that what you wanted me to film with the sailboat?
Anything, the water, the not just the city, that doesn't matter. I mean, I'm only gonna use some of it for a minute.